In the evening, the disciples went down to the shore of the lake and got into a boat to make for Capernaum on the other side of the lake. It was getting dark by now, and Jesus had still not rejoined them. The wind was strong, and the sea was getting rough. They had rowed 3 to 4 miles when they saw Jesus walking on the lake and coming towards the boat. This frightened them, but he said, "It is I, do not be afraid." They went for taking him in the boat, but in no time it reached the shore at the place where they were making for. The Gospel of the Lord.
Praise be to you, Lord Jesus Christ.
The disciples panicked. They were afraid. They thought Jesus was a ghost. In fact, they should have recognized him in the first place. But how is it that they thought Jesus was a ghost? Obviously, their eyes were closed. They could not see clearly. Not only that they could not see clearly, their faith also was very dim. And that is why they could not recognize Jesus. How long Jesus was to be with them, and how many things Jesus taught them. But in spite of being with them and teaching them all these things, the disciples failed miserably. The reason was their focus was not on Jesus. Their focus was elsewhere. When our focus is not on Jesus, we too lose the way. We too do not know where we are going. But when our focus is on Jesus, it is then we will find our way. It is then that Jesus will guide us. Let us make this song our prayer too. All the apostles were in a sailboat out on the deep blue sea. The waves rose high and tossed the sailboat out on the deep blue sea. Along came Jesus walking on the water out on the deep blue sea. The apostles thought what Jesus was a ghost, and they cried out in fear. "Be of good cheer, it's I, don't be afraid," Jesus spoke to them. Peter started walking on the water, then he started to sink. Jesus helped him get back in the boat. Why did you lose faith? Why did you lose faith? Why did you lose faith?